If you're on YouTube a lot and are interested in photography, videography, and you research camera gear, you've heard of Gerald Undone. He is one of the more popular YouTubers in the camera niche for a couple of reasons. First, he's brutally honest in his reviews and videos in general. He says it like it is, period. Secondly, Gerald chooses topics that are different from the norm. Yes, he still reviews the same gear as other photography YouTubers, but he dives deep into the inner workings of camera gear and gives his opinion on how it could be better. Recently, Gerald made a video based off of a controversial social media post he made explaining the process of how camera companies fly YouTubers to press events for their gear, giving them access to products that have yet to be released or are about to be released. He explains how most of the YouTubers all know each other and how that puts them into a positive mood when they get to these events, which is beneficial to these brands. Gerald goes on to explain how once the manufacturer announces the product, the YouTubers are all trying to come up with a video that they can make at the press event and try to be the first to post it to YouTube. His main focus is how the system is designed to generate hype to sell these products. I know that myself personally because I'm a gear junkie and have fallen for this hype time and time again, just as my wife. He states that many YouTubers struggle to put out a balanced review of these products, discussing the pros and cons equally of these products. But he also says that there are many YouTubers that actually do this very well. I feel that Gerald has made a monumental video about this since I know we all as viewers have wondered how we always get flooded with video reviews of the same product all at once and how most of them always sound the same with all the same information, etc. I know that I've often wondered how honest these YouTubers really are. And to be honest, those that I've questioned their integrity, I no longer subscribe to their channels. At the same time, as an up and coming YouTuber myself, I struggle to get myself into that position to be able to get these brands to come to me so I can review their products in exchange for the products myself. I mean, I'll be honest here. Photography is an expensive hobby. And if I could get at least some of my gear for free, it definitely would make my wife very happy. But also, too, will allow me to actually have this gear to review as well as to use for my videos. Well, now that Gerald has opened the proverbial can of worms to how these companies get their products reviewed very cheaply, which also, by FYI, does take some of the burden off the marketing department. YouTube is a wonderful place to learn, to be entertained, etc. But it is also one big infomercial. I'm wondering how Gerald's video will actually change the landscape of how YouTubers review products. Also, I'm wondering if companies will themselves change how they release their products to the public or to the reviewers themselves. And I'm also wondering if they will just blacklist those YouTubers that choose to rebel against the system like Gerald. Gerald Undone has really put himself out there to not only lose money from brand deals, but also to be blacklisted from being invited to press events or even possibly by other YouTubers who may not want to be associated with Gerald out of fear of losing brand deals themselves. I mean, I really hope that those YouTubers are not like that. I mean, that really puts them in a really, really bad spot. Gerald, I'll tell you right now, I have gained so much respect for you because of that video you posted. You have shown that you not only are an ethical reviewer of products, but you also care about the information you release to the rest of us, so all of us can make educated decisions regarding our gear purchases. Thank you, Gerald, for all your courage and for all the hard work you do in your videos. I know the stuff you do, you put a lot into your videos. So great job.